Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to another Spooky Sunday video. So in today's video we have some videos to watch. I know you guys really love watching scary TikToks and scary videos. Without further ado, let's get into today's video and I hope you will like it. Oh, I forgot to tell you actually that today we are looking at creepy things that people found in their houses. Let's officially get into the first video.
These are the creepiest things found in people's houses, part 4. Up first, a couple moved into a new home and found a very creepy room in their attic. It looks like some sort of a torture room or a place to keep somebody captive. This couple suspected it was the work of a serial killer and immediately moved out of the house, which was definitely a good idea. Next up, an elderly couple moved into a new house when they noticed something very strange written on the ceiling. You can barely see it, but it reads, "I'm under your bed." Just imagine moving into a new house and seeing "I'm under your bed" written on the ceiling. This is absolutely terrifying, and I know what room I'm not staying in.
So the first one is so interesting. I wish there was more context on that. Like I wish there was updates. I wish I knew who posted about it. Because if it is the work of a serial killer, I'd want to know if they reported it to the police and if there was any updates on it. Because that room looks so scary. It looks soundproof and everything. Everything you see on serial killer movies and documentaries. Oh, it's giving me the creeps. I just wish there was more updates on it. The second one, I'm not gonna lie, like under the bed is such a scary place. I did see a few under the bed videos and had to just skip them because it gives me the creeps. It gives me the creeps. Imagine it being written on your ceiling. Also, I feel like it said "I'm under the bed." I didn't really see the "your," I saw "the," but let me know if you saw "your" instead of "the." Okay, here's the next one.
Most disturbing things people found in their new house. This is really creepy. Somebody found an old camera behind a mirror in their living room. Do these stairs look weird to you? That's because it's a secret entrance to an underground tunnel. And this person put their phone underneath a hidden door that they found in their house. And this is what they saw. Just burned down the whole house at that point. This probably just looks like a stain on the floor, right? But if you look closely, it's actually where the previous owner of the house died. And finally, yeah, this is creepy. But can we please talk about how disgusting that bathroom is? Follow if you would move out of those houses.
Okay, so that camera one, I want to know, did they private rent the house? Because surely if you own that house and you put that mirror up, you would have seen that camera there before. So I want to know whether that they bought the house and it was attached to the wall with the mirror already, or if they rented the house. Oh, I wonder if they did the mirror test, isn't it? When you put your finger on, if it goes like that. Wait, I'm going to research it so I can let you guys know because it's a really useful piece of information. Okay, so apparently, I don't know if I've got this the right way around, but I'm pretty sure I have. When you put your finger to a mirror, there should be a gap because of the second layer of glass. But if you put your finger to a mirror and you can do that, then it's a two-way mirror, so the person can see through it. So I wonder if they tested the mirror for that when they saw, because surely if you've got a camera behind it, they're probably videoing through the mirror, which is creepy. But I don't know if I'd just move out of the house. Obviously I would like have someone to double check there's no cameras in it. This is if I owned it. If I was private renting, I'd be gone, but I feel like moving out is a bit extreme if you own the house. Just feel there needs to be more context. That camera looks so old though, it really does. It looks like it would be from years ago. I wonder if they handed it to the police to see if there was any incriminating evidence on there. Crimes have been committed to people and they didn't even know. And then the underground tunnel one could be creepy, but it also could be there for in case of a home invasion and stuff like that. A lot of people have secret rooms in their houses, but this one's just a creepier looking secret room, I guess. The spider one, I couldn't stay there. I mean, I could maybe if someone came in to get rid of them. I don't like killing them though. So would there be a way that they could take the spiders out without killing them? But look at the size of them. Creepy. And then the past homeowner's body imprint thing. Guys, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I just couldn't buy a house that someone died in. I'm not going to talk more on it because I've spoken on it so many times in so many videos, but I just don't know how people buy houses that people have died in. Apart from my one friend, she has a house that someone died in and that house doesn't scare me, but personally I just couldn't. I'd be too freaked out. And then the toilet head one I'll leave because there's another video that mentions the toilet head one in a bit more detail and then we'll talk about it there.
Things people found in their houses after they moved in that are just kind of creepy. I don't know what part this is. So picture this, you move in, you start renovating that kitchen that you couldn't stand, you take down some cabinets, and behind the cabinets is a doorway. to another kitchen. It's not a bad deal though. Or you take up the floor, discover a staircase that leads you to a crypt, some kind of creepy worship area. I don't know. I'm not asking questions. Immediately no. Like, what is going on with this cross on the floor situation? I hope that's rust and not blood. Or you're digging around in the backyard, doing a little light gardening, and boom, broken headstone. I feel like a broken headstone's still a lot better than the 30 actual headstones that I found in my cellar's backyard. Last but not least, the sword of Godric Gryffindor, maybe? I don't know. This isn't the creepiest thing to find. And quite honestly, it's cool. And I'll take it.
Okay, the first one about the kitchen, I don't think that's creepy. It's weird that you would board off a whole kitchen and leave everything in it, I guess. But I don't think it's creepy, and I agree with her. I think it's a bit of a bonus, like you've just got a whole extra room for your house. And everything in that picture looks really old. So it could be antique as well. I think it's kind of a cool find. The cross basement cellar thing is terrifying. It kind of looks like a scene from like Game of Thrones. Why is there so much red stuff in there? I don't think that's rust. I know she said she hopes it's rust, but I feel like everything in there is stone and brick and wood, and I don't think it's rust. Imagine that being under your house. No. If I ever buy a house, I'm gonna be freaking checking every single inch. Every single inch, because I don't want to find anything funky like that anywhere. The headstone one is creepy as well. I don't think, is it legal to bury people on your property? Say if you were married and your partner died and you wanted to bury them on your property, is that legal? Because other than that, I don't understand why there would be a headstone on someone's property unless it's like legal for people to do that. I don't know, she's American, so what are the rules in America on it? Or are they different in each state? Let me know. The sword thing, yeah, not creepy. Just a cool little antique, I think. It's kind of a good find.
These are the most creepiest things ever found in people's houses. Up first is this photo. Back in 2012, a couple had moved into their brand new house when they found this photo hanging on their attic wall. It was unclear as to who took this photo or why they took it, or why the text said, "Can you see him?" However, the truth was never revealed, but it's pretty terrifying to say the least. A few years ago, two friends were renting at a house on vacation when they found a secret room in the basement. And the door that led into the so-called secret room looked like it had been there for at least 100 years. However, they didn't bother to open it, and what remains behind that door is still a mystery till this day. And finally, a couple had been working on their attic one day when they found a hole in the wall that led into this room. And inside this room was a map of Europe, an alarm system, and a doll's shoe. And it hasn't been confirmed yet, but many people believe that this was actually a hiding place for Jews during World War II.
The first one is so scary. I feel like that is something you would see in a horror movie. Can you imagine? Someone's took a Polaroid of some scary creature and put, "Do you see him?" You just can't write this stuff. What the actual fuck? I think I would literally cry myself to sleep. I don't think I could live there. I could not put myself through that stress. I looked on the picture and I can't see him, by the way. I don't know if you can, I can't see him. Second one is scary as well. Weird, creepy basement secret room. I wouldn't open it either because you've rented it to stay somewhere for a few days. I don't think it's really anyone's business to be opening secret rooms unless you had a good reason to, but God knows what was in there. What if there was a scary spirit in there and then they opened the room and then it was let out? So it's probably a good thing that they didn't open the room, I'm not gonna lie. Also, why is there just a random cat? There's just a random cat chilling there. I thought the cat was going to be related to the story. This one, the last one, is really interesting. If that is a secret room from World War II, then I think that could be a really great piece of history. That was sort of where my mind went the first time, especially when I seen that there was a map, and the alarm system really made me think it was around the World War II era. So I'd be interested to find out what happens with that in the future if I can find it anywhere online.
These are the creepiest things found in people's houses, part 3. Up first, this person found a creepy room in a hidden crawl space in their new home. But the creepy thing is, the crawl space contained a safe with a lot of scary things, like a video camera, videotapes, jewelry, watches, and even a note that said "Save yourself." The homeowner believes these are items belonging to a serial killer because of the camera, the videotapes, and the jewelry that they think belongs to the victims. This is extremely terrifying, and I would immediately move out. Up next, a contractor bought an abandoned house to rebuild when he suddenly went in the basement and saw this in the toilet. I wonder why the previous homeowners had this creepy doll head stuffed into a toilet in the basement. So what would you do if you saw this in a new house you just bought?
So the first one, I didn't think it was going to be a serial killer theory. I thought it was going to be that everything was haunted and stuff like that, but I guess the serial killer theory kind of makes sense. Again, I wish there was more updates on it. Like, did they ring the police? Did they give the stuff to the police? Were there investigations open on it? Anything like that? I just wish there was more detail on stories like this, but again, with TikTok you only have a certain amount of time, so the creators can only fit what they can in the videos, but it always leaves me wanting to know more. And then with the second one, that's what I was on about before with the toilet head. Really weird. I don't understand why, if they used a doll head, I just don't get it. Where did you even buy that from? Who's buying doll heads that look like that? That doll is terrifying, unless you bought it for Halloween or something. I don't know. Creepy. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end today's video here. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please remember to smash a massive thumbs up. Remember to subscribe, and until next time, I will see you all soon. Peace.